at just 6:30 a.m. folks. And a lot of people are not understanding the bio-digital convergence, the augmentation of humans and animals alike into this nightmare that's coming, folks. It's a lot more than just about identification, folks. It's about total control by some digital omnipresence. Every facet of every life, of every living thing will be controlled digitally, folks. And the only way I can simplify it is that we've all either been injected or ingested with these particulates, these proteins that spike us, these heavy metals, the chemicals. However it's gotten into us, folks, it is messing with our aura, using our electricity, stealing our electricity, turning us into these smart appliances along with all the other smart appliances, folks. And we are now chit-chatting to all this smart stuff through all these particulates that are in us, folks, through all these smart dusts and smart strings and whatever else, the heavy metals of aluminium, cadmium and copper. We couldn't make it up, folks. Graphene oxide that in our systems at body temperature becomes graphene hydroxide that makes us connectable to the Bluetooth and the wireless and etc, folks, which then makes us agitated by these cell towers and all these appliances that interconnect with us as the World Wide Web. Think about that, the World Wide Web. Why do you call it a web? And the internet. Think about the word intern. Think about the word net and the pairing of them words, folks, because that's what's happened. It's what's taken place. And we've all been given, to some degree, this digital shit since at least the end of the 80s, 90s. And it's guaranteed, folks, it's in us all. It's in me, it's in you, it's in these two dogs of mine you can't see at the moment because it's dark here. And with these metals, you know, we can be manipulated. We can have data processed into us and data taken from us. Because we are operating systems now, folks. It's alright, lad. Come on. And people watch Sabrina Wallace and the others, and unfortunately struggle to get their heads around the information. Some of us are meant to get our heads around it, some of us aren't. And some people that can't get their heads around it tend to disrespect it and rubbish it as science fucking fiction, despite the fact it's science fact. You know, we're in a microwave environment. We're in an ionized, weaponized environment because of the air that we're breathing in, folks. So all these particulates we're breathing in, and these particulates are manipulated and agitated via the radiation in air, folks. We're all connected into. The data's being processed, it's being stored, it's being stolen. And we've got bats still flying above my head here, folks. It's So I must be near the tree that they reside in, because they're whizzing low. Another one here. I don't know if you can see, folks, whether they show up on this. There's definitely two. Come on, you two. But it's the most technical wizardry you could ever have the misfortune to have to sit down and learn, folks. And even I struggle with it, but then something in me makes me want to keep researching and keep at it until I can make sense of some of it, and then I can try and explain it easily to just so the young kids can get what's taking place, because it's the young kids that are affected by this more than any of us. We've had our lives, but they are being bred into this. They're being bred to believe that this is the future. It's the only fucking way forward. It's for us all to be augmented, you know, and to be transhumanized into this system, folks. And to a large degree, a massive, unbelievably massive degree, folks, that has now taken place, whether you like it or not. You know, this omnipresence, we're trapped in its fucking web. We're now interned in it, in its net, folks, that was cast a long time ago. And for now, you know, there's no real way out of it. Some people have succumbed to a lot more than others. Some people willingly succumbed just a few short years ago, and had this other update, which means they can now be updated digitally. Yeah, so they don't need a needle anymore. They don't need an injection. Yeah, because the digital inspection will now become future infection. I do believe a couple of things may be our saviour, and that is that this shit is just too massive for it not to implode, and that it will implode at some point, folks. It has to do. And then there's divine intervention. I'll let you ponder that one, folks. Because without it, we're in the shit. Seriously. This has been too well planned, too well long-winded for us to do any real damage to it now, folks. Some people say to me, we've got to take out the cell towers. Well, yeah, they need to be gone. You know, but these bats are still... So it's got to be this tree here. If we stand here long enough, you may just see them whizzing very close now. Let's just see if you can see them in the air here, folks. You know, it's just too long-winded for us to do any real damage to it now, folks, because even if we took the cell towers out, you know, we're still converging with each other. We're still talking to each other. Our electricities are now being stolen through the wireless body area networks, body-to-body area networks, you know, and there is the network leading things. Yeah, there it is again. So I'm just going to get away from this tree now. I'm obviously agitating them. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Right in the face nearly then. Right, come on, lad. Because I don't know anything about bats. Other than that they can strike and bite. Let's just see if you can see it. Here it comes at the camera again. There you go. You see it, folks? It's going to come back in a sec here. Oh, good God. Yeah, definitely. Let's just see if it comes back. Every time I seem to talk, here it comes. Oh, Yeah, this thing's definitely got it in for me. Is it going to come back? It's a lot to get your heads around, folks. I appreciate that. But if you just look at the images, don't just look at them and then turn away. Look at them all, and keep looking at them. Every day look at them, and it becomes clear what's taking place. Look at the images of the wireless body area network, yeah? Google that, or whatever platform you use, folks. Look at the images, then look at the wireless body-to-body area networks, the wireless medical area networks. Look at biodigital convergence and human augmentation alone. Just keep looking at the images, looking at what's around you, folks, looking at your TV and your smart appliances and other people who are converging and chatting to each other digitally without their prior fucking knowledge. You know, if I've got this technology in me now and I'm walking past, someone else has got this tech, we're swapping data, and that data is then being taken from us and used. And our electricity, whether you believe that or not, folks, is firing this stuff and keeping it going. Our electricity now is being used to further advance this technology, folks. Well, it's not just the cell towers, it's not just NextRad, it's not just ARP, it's not just radar, LiDAR, and that fucking thing in Switzerland whizzing underground, 25 mile in length. The Hadron fucking nonsense fucking collider, not colliding particles, the fucking devious bastards, that's what they are. But I urge you to do that research, never mind the technical research. You know, those of you who are in doubt, those of you who are not quite sure and don't understand it, just take an hour or half an hour, yeah, to type into your search engine wireless body area network. There's plenty of images, yeah. Then type in wireless body to body area network. Then type in the medical body area networks and see how all the tech is sharing information on your medical needs and histories, etc. Then type in human augmentation. Then type in biodigital convergence. It's all there, and it's all a weapon, folks. It's all a weapon. And over 95% of the populace on this earth, if not all of us now to some degree, are infested, infected, or injected for this omnipresence. To whoever's inspected, I kid ye not. Right, it's coming light now, we can see the dogs. The bats seem to stay back around that tree up there. It was less than an inch from my nose when I did the sweary bit there a minute ago, folks. I don't know if these bats over here carry disease, whether they attack humans or not. They're certainly making an effort to shoo me on. Anyway, that's it for now. I'll see you on the next one, won't we?